if the Discord is on Twitch, or should I mute you guys? Does anybody care?
You know I'm okay with it, but I'll leave it to the group.
Exactly.
I have no objections.
Okay.
Yeah. See if I can find you on Twitch.
Twitch, there's a channel which is called Flight Sim Safaris. I'm just streaming along and making a recording. So the departure airport was La Blecherette in Lausanne. You guys have the code? It's Lima Sierra Golf Lima.
Already there.
Okay. Sierra Golf Lima. There you go. And I would suggest that we choose a different time. Right now it's 9 p.m. In Switzerland. It's almost dark. So I don't know about you, but I am going to choose a time around 9 a.m., something like that, because this is a sightseeing tour and I want to be able to see the sights. So
That seems reasonable.
It happens rarely ever that I'm reasonable, but in this particular case, let's see. You guys have any kind of priority when it comes to the plane? I don't really mind. I like to fly the Kodiak, but we can pick something else as well.
No, I'm in the Grand Caravan.
Okay, excellent.
Same here.
Okay.
What was the departing airport?
Lima Sierra Golf Lima La Blecherette. And I don't know how far we're going to get tonight, but let's see. We can put in... Yeah, go ahead.
What's your Twitch channel name?
I'm going to post it here in Discord.
It's Flight Sim Safari, just like it sounds.
Okay.
Just do a Twitch search and you'll find them easy.
Any of you guys know each other?
Nope.
Okay.
I think I've seen Force Rico somewhere before.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we did the Eastern Hops on Cessna Sunday.
There you go.
Flight.
Thought so. Yeah. Did you finish?
I did.
Awesome. You must be in the picture then.
I am. I think I'm right next to you.
Right.
Could be.
I'm at the wrong airport.
That's a pity.
LSGL.
But please do use the West Europe multiplayer server, just to make sure. Dude, it's raining cats and dogs outside. So let's see.
Okay.
Takes forever. There are a lot of soccer fields here, right beside the airport.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I did not know that Lausanne was such a soccer city, but maybe it is. Oh, I've got a weird parking spot here. What is this? Okay. Well, I'll reset my view. Let's see if stuff is working. I haven't been flying in a couple of days now. Uh-oh. Something is off. You guys still there?
Yep.
I have something is
Yeah.
very wrong with my simulator. Oh, there we go. It's making weird noises. What the heck is going on?
Want to restart?
Probably. Oh, it was the rudder pedals, whatever. Okay, but my trim wheel doesn't work for whatever reason. I don't know if any of you guys has the Bravo throttle quadrant, but there we go. Unfortunately, the trim wheel does not work very well without third-party software. No. There we go. So, let's start this thing up. Do you already have you seen which runway might be the best choice? I haven't looked yet, considering the
Little
wind.
nav map says 18.
Okay. Okay, let's introduce the fuel real quick. Oopsie daisy. Turn on all the lights. The entire Christmas tree. What's the temperature? 15 degrees. We might want to turn on pitot. I don't know. The trim for takeoff. I'm not going to bother with ATC tonight. This is just going to be confusing with many people joining the flight. Okay, I'm good to go. Where is the runway? Let me take a look.
I'm sitting at the threshold now.
Okay. Right turn. Turn around and right turn, and that should be it. Oh, so many people flying with us. That's awesome. Awesome. Is there any time constraint?
Not here.
Anybody who needs to do this very quickly? And a couple of caravan. You're in the float caravan again. Is that intentionally?
Believe me, it's not intentional.
I don't know. You're always behaving a little weirdly with your aircraft choices. And the other guys.
I
go ahead.
can see you, but you're not in the. You're not
gonna
in the
tell
float
me
caravan.
You're going to tell me I'm in a TBM, aren't you?
Well, I am, and I should. What?
You look to be in a Grand Caravan.
Me?
Yeah, I'm in a 208.
C28B cargo.
Yeah, my nameplate says it right, but
The
when you get a
control
look at me, I don't look like a caravan. Not sure what that's about.
Okay, so let's try to do a group takeoff. And
Okay.
bump each other off the runway. Mr. Tasking Party 79, would you like to line up beside Control Freak? And Lee, it was Lee, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, let's do a, I don't know what it's called, a diamond takeoff. One in the front, two in the middle, one in the back, something like that. I don't know. Or just a square. Okay, I'm gonna count down from 3. 3. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, and let's just go. Very nice. So you're following the route, I guess. You can go ahead, Control Freak. You can take the lead.
Roger.
So how's the last couple of days been for you, Mr. Control Freak?
Well, it was going real well until today. I did a fly-in earlier today, and first the sim crashed to desktop,
Mm-hmm.
and I went back in, and I finished the flight almost. And then the system crashed and rebooted. But everything's fine now.
Okay, excellent. That's what you get driving video cards. This is the issue, really. I promise. Overly expensive.
You're probably right.
I am not. I am not. I'm just kidding. The weather looks nice. There's a little bit of rain ahead, obviously, but still looks nice. Do we want to settle in at a certain speed, maybe 140, something like that?
That sounds doable.
I should put in some rudder here. We have, 20 knots of crosswind. So which one of you guys has seen Murder in the Orient Express or read the book? Nobody. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either. I'm sure I saw the movie or something, but it was probably so long ago I forget it.
But you guys know that it's Agatha Christie, really. The British.
The famous Agatha Christie.
Yeah, Loy should know it definitely. You're from no. What was you were from Australia or Great Britain?
Mic check.
Mic check.
You working?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear an echo on your Twitch channel.
Okay.
Pull the volume
I'll
down on
just
the
mute
Twitch.
that.
I'm going to turn
There you go.
off.
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
There's a castle at the other end of this bay, but don't bother looking at it. Going out of your way to look at it, it's broken. There's like pink checkerboard scenery around it, and it's not very well modeled.
Castle? Where? Exactly? Which direction?
If you have your point of interest markers on, it's on the far side of the bay. Okay. It's on the far side of the bay from where we just took off.
Okay. Left.
Like I said, though, it's not worth going out of your way to look at it. It's pretty badly broken.
Okay. So it's not the one castle that I actually recognize. There are two castles that I recognize. One of them is the what's it called in southern Germany, the big one. I'm living in Germany. I don't know the name of the castle. It's embarrassing. For the life of me, I don't know. And the other one was Hearst Castle in California. That was pretty nice. They put in some effort.
I did go and look at that when you mentioned it. I went and had a look at it. It is impressive, yeah.
Yep. Really. A lot of detail.
The San Simeon, it's called. The Hearst
Yep,
Castle.
that's it, all right. That echo we're hearing is coming back from tasking party. You probably don't have push to talk on. You might want to think about that.
Okay. Is this better?
Well, your mic was always okay. The problem was that you were voice activated, and so anytime there was any noise on your end, it keyed up and it was coming in the room. People were hearing an echo of the Twitch stream. So it's fine now, yeah.
It's nice here, isn't it? All these Swiss mountains are actually... Are we in Switzerland? Yes, we are, still. There's Lausanne, Montreux. I should activate the autopilot. I'm doing nonsense here. It would be pretty nice if we'd had the opportunity to follow a radar contact. You could just push a button and it's going to follow. That would be nice. What is happening? Oh, I should activate the generator and alternator. That's what you get not using a checklist. So, Mr. Freak, the other day we were talking about asking ChatGPT or Gemini or any of that kind of system to generate random flights. I built a tool because I felt like it. I didn't want to talk to AI.
Okay.
I created on the website. There's a little tool, web-based tool that can generate. I've actually used the little nav map database. I'm querying it basically, and then you're going to get a random flight with certain parameters that you can influence, and then you can download a flight plan, and that's that.
I will certainly have a look at that.
It was fun building it. But I can tell you right here that that the little nav map database is pretty messed up when it comes to trying. Yeah, it's pretty complicated. The problem is, I think that the base data that you need is I'm not sure where where he's getting the data from. Of course, Microsoft Flight Simulator, because he's kind of pulling all the stuff that you can get from the simulator itself. But if you want to have something like country and I don't know what else you might want to use, but country and city or municipality and all these pieces of information, you need to pull them from external sources. And there's a website which is called ourairports.com, and they have all kinds of comma separated value files with information for different airports. But then you're going to have to assemble it all, put it together, and make some kind of you know what I mean, some kind of data package out of it, and then you can use it for a generator. But it's a little bit messy, and it's not the fault of the guy who programs the little navmap database. I would say that it's a problem trying to gather all the data that's necessary, and he's put it into all kinds of SQL databases, and then you're going to have to assemble it and pick all the things that you need from them. So it's a little bit.
He's given you some options there. I know the airport weather source is Flight Simulator, Active Sky, NOAA, VATSIM, and IVAO.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
and the wind.
If I want to have a random flight generator for Microsoft Flight Simulator, then I want to have the exact airport data from the simulator. I don't want to use any other source, because then you could get results that are not that don't work in the flight simulator. So I need the database from Microsoft, otherwise it wouldn't really make sense. Because of course, the flight sim doesn't have all the airports in the world. And then you're going to have to filter out heliports and stuff, because I want to do fixed wing flights and all that. But it works.
What time did you set in Sim?
9 o'clock in the morning.
I just want to see what you're seeing.
It's beautiful. Nice lighting.
Well, it was just sunset-ish when I with live time, and I left that for a while, but now it was starting to get dark, so I figured I'd set mine to whatever you're using.
Mm-hmm. Mon Capitaine. Left-hand side. Is that a boat? And there's somebody following us in a, what is that? Some Airbus? Like Black Max on the right hand side, 2 o'clock.
It's supposed to be an L-39, but it looks like a airliner to me too.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you're not on live weather.
Well, I am. I changed the time, but I left the weather live.
Where do you change the time once you're in a flight in 24? I'm transitioning from 2020 to 2024 as we speak.
It's pretty similar to 2020. There's a pop-up menu at the top when you hover over, at the top center of the screen, and you'll see one of the icons looks like a cloud, and that'll take you to those settings, and the rest is pretty straightforward. If you can't figure it out, sing out, and we'll help. The main thing is there's a time slider, and as soon as you do that, it'll go out of live time and go to the time you set.
So it's not in 9:30 a.m. That's what we set as time, I think. Your floats are so big, dude.
Oh man, don't even.
Oh. These things got to weigh, I don't know how many tons, but I'm sure you have something in there. Maybe, I don't know, Irish whiskey. Oh, I forgot to activate two-tone Murphy. But he would probably have to have a lot of stories to tell here. Is anybody else of you using, say, intentions right now?
Just you.
Okay. Well, I'm not using it right now, but I still have it. It's really nice here, isn't it? I don't think I've ever flown through these valleys here. Not that I know of.
It's actually quite beautiful.
Yes, it is. It really is. We should be trying to become members of the Blue Angels, because it works quite nicely right now. I could go ahead and... Oops! What was that?
That was me keying up.
You're making weird noises.
There, how's my mic? There, how's my mic check?
Mic check is good. Basically, our mic works.
Okay, good.
Is good.
Because I've reset my
Basically, our
sound
mic
system up
works.
so that I can do this.
Okay.
Bueller, 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 Bueller,
What the heck?
Bueller.
Did you get any of that?
Bueller? What the heck?
Did you see Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's him. Yeah, I was telling you the other day, there's a way you can set the system up without any additional software. Of course, you have OBS, so
the other day,
wouldn't interest you. It's easy for
any additional software.
it's easy to do if you have OBS. But with just Windows, you can set things up so that you can play system sounds into a Discord window as if there was a mic.
You're multiplying yourself rather quickly. We've got 10 of you speaking right now.
Oh, really? It's echoing. Okay, I have some work to do on that
10
then.
of you right now.
I'll put it back to normal.
Please. I like you, but 10 of you is too much. Where is the refuel? What we looked it up the other day. The refuel, not the hose, but the other part.
The drogue?
The drogue, right. Come on. You've got to have so much fuel in your floats here. You can give me something.
I don't see any floats. It's not fair.
You're the only one seeing floats.
Really? I've had that all the time lately. I don't know why.
My mic okay now?
Yes. For some reason, I'm always getting pulled towards you, and I'm not. My rudder trim is nice, but I think is there some kind of does a plane actually create the what's it called if you have the wind behind a plane, the turbulence that you get?
There's jet wash and prop wash.
Prop wash, that's what I mean.
It looks to me like we're going to need some altitude coming up here.
Maybe.
If we stay on the route.
Why not? It's I mean, the valley looks very beautiful, so I think we should stay there. Did I put in some kind of altitude? I mean, it doesn't really matter because in the end, we're just going to fly wherever we want. But the ultimate goal for today, I would say, would be... Let me activate the autopilot for a minute. We're going to enter Italy in a couple of minutes, I think. And what kind of lake is that? Varese.
Well, I'm at 6,000, and the next leg is calling for 8,500, according to the little nav map. And after that, if we stay on the route, we're going to need 12,000.
Okay. So, where are you? Don't see you anymore. Doesn't matter. I'm going to follow the... I didn't put in any flight plan here. Here we go. Yeah, let's go to... Maybe we can make it as far as Milano. Should not be a problem, really. It's pretty close. And after that, we'll see. Are you on autopilot, freak?
Of course. I'm always on autopilot. Didn't you know that?
No. I didn't. So you were actually...
How else would I know where I'm going?
Well, you could take a look at a little nav map. But on the other hand, I mean, you tried to load the flight plan into your sim, which worked, but it didn't work for me. I could try to do it,
I know.
actually.
Yeah, it turns out that you can do it at the world map level, or you can actually do it while you're in sim. You just bring up the EFB, do the load, and on the same menu, I think it's something like set to avionics or something. Send to avionics.
So where is it?
And after you load it, wait until you see the plan feed into the EFB. And then when you see it there, try sending it to your avionics and see. If it doesn't work, I'm blaming your Kodiak.
This might be that might be the reason, actually.
Because I'm in a plain vanilla sim with a plain vanilla plane. It works like a charm for me.
Okay.
Yeah, having the flight plan on board is definitely worth the trouble if you can get it.
Okay, so it has loaded all the waypoints. Now I'm going to send route to avionics. I'm going to click that button.
Send route to avionics and then click the flight plan button on your MFD and you should see it there.
Nope.
Damn it.
Well, I'm going to follow you. It's simple as that.
Yep,
I mean,
have the flight plan. Follow me.
You have the candy. I'm going to follow you. Well, you guys.
Just out of curiosity, if you get a minute, maybe after the flight today or next time you fly, jump in a standard plane like the Caravan and see if it works there, and then you'll know it's not your sim.
I will.
It's the plane.
We can do it later on after we land it. Look at these mountains. It looks awesome, really.
It really does, yeah.
Somebody's flying a Ryanair aircraft. Why would anybody want to do this? Ryanair. I mean, there are so many cool airlines out there. Why in God's name does it have to be Ryanair? These cheap do-no goods. There is a nice little airport.
I'm streaming in Discord if you want to see what my plane looks like to me.
Oh yes. Let's see. Take a look at the stream. Yeah, that's a standard Grand Caravan, I would say.
No floats whatsoever.
It's okay.
That's what I said.
Well, I don't know. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I guess. We take what we can get.
Thanks for the heads up about the loading the flight plan.
No problem. Yeah, shout out if you ever want to know anything. If we know, we'll tell you all about it.
On my EFB now.
Yep, I think the trick is to have standard planes in the sim and maybe not too many add-ons and everything works in the base sim with a few bugs, notwithstanding the odd crash to desktop and system crash. Speaking of which, I'm going to stop my stream because that's just the sort of thing that'll crash your sim. So if anybody didn't get a look, do it now because I'm getting ready to shut it down.
Oh my gosh. It's like minus 4 degrees Celsius outside, but inside the plane we have 29 degrees. What is going on?
Your passengers are not happy.
Oh my God. What is happening? No, they're not happy because I just crashed my plane. I didn't activate the autopilot. That was a mistake. For crying out loud. That's what you get. Yeah. You're flying the cargo variant.
I am.
Oh, look at the lakes to the left and the mountains and all that. That's almost too good looking. This is not like in the real world. In the real world, you have smog and I don't know. But this looks really nice. I mean, you could go ahead and land in that lake, right? Which one is it, by the way? I still haven't found a name to this. It's the Lago Maggiore. Okay.
I don't think I can land. Just because you see the pontoons on my plane doesn't mean that I do.
Well, maybe I will be able to see that you land. You're going to crash, but I can see you land. Why not try? The Lago Maggiore. That's one of the things that I like to do in the sim, putting my head out of the window, and then I'm gonna be hit with the exhaust fumes from the from the turboprop engine, and it's gonna warm up my face. I imagine a dog with long ears, long flapping ears, holding his head out of the window.
There's an interesting point of interest down in the water there.
Mm-hmm.
If you see like a little island,
Mm-hmm.
either fly by or take your drone down like I did, and maybe I'll snap a picture and put it in the Discord.
What does this island do? Is it interesting in some ways?
It's very detailed.
Okay.
It's Isla Bella, I think it's.
The name speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Isola Bella, Isola.
Mm-hmm. Romantico. No, Romanico. There are a couple of islands down there. And each of these islands has a church on it. Every single one of them has some kind of church or chapel.
Yeah, that island that's directly below me, I'll post it on the Discord. Hold on.
Yeah, and there's a... oh, that looks actually nice. Come on. Yeah, it looks like a bit like a castle, really. Or some kind of monastery. And there's a big cruise ship. Or no, maybe it might be a private yacht. But that island looks really nice with this castle-like structure and this huge garden. I'm going to activate Two-Tone Murphy just for the fun of it. Let's say what he's got to say about all of this here. Hello, Murphy. What can you tell us about the area here? Are there any sights to be seen?
I posted the image in the gallery text room above this one. For anybody that didn't go down and look.
Through the skies of Italy, at our 1 o'clock, just a wee bit out, you'll spot the majestic Lake Maggiore. It's a grand sight, stretching its watery arms across Italy and Switzerland. This beauty is the second largest lake in Italy, and it's been charming folks since the Roman times. The Borromean Islands nestled within are like gems on a crown, and are a favourite for those who fancy a bit of history and nature. So keep your eyes peeled for the sparkling wonder. Slate.
Did you hear this guy?
Absolutely.
So it's actually coming through Discord. Interesting.
Yeah.
Why does it? I have no clue.
Maybe it's just feeding into your mic.
Maybe.
Well, you're pushed to talk, right?
No, I'm not.
Oh, then if you play him again, I'll watch your tag in the Discord room, and if it lights up, we'll know how it's getting in.
I'm gonna ask him again. What this? Oh, there's a golf course down there. Murphy, what is the golf course on 9 o'clock? What's the name of it?
At our 9 o'clock, you'll be gazing upon the Varese Golf Club, a splendid patch of green nestled in the Italian countryside. It's a place where the locals swing their clubs with the backdrop of the stunning Campo dei Fiori Regional Park, a Grand spot for a round if I do say so myself. Slante.
So it's kind of half and half. It's not lit up the whole time, but it is coming on and off. So that's how it's getting into the Discord.
Okay.
Must have the voice sensitivity down pretty low.
Okay.
I don't use that. I always use push to talk.
But that basically means that my earphone. Oh man, what is happening? My earphones seem to be pretty loud. Then that it's able to pick up. That the microphone is able to pick up sounds from the phones, earphones.
I don't know where else it could be coming from unless you've done something to your sound system to feed the
No,
Twitch stream sound into your
not that
Discord
I would know
link
of.
somehow. Well, you have OBS, so you might have who knows what you've mixed in with what.
I don't know. I'm completely untechnical. I'm not an IT guy. Not really. I don't know what I'm doing here. That, of course, is a lie, but with all that audio stuff here. What is this? There are a couple of buttons here. I'm going to press each one of them. Where are you guys?
Uh-oh.
I lost track somewhere. Oh, there you are. 3 o'clock. Where are we right now? Malpensa. Eh? And Milano Centrale is coming up in a couple of miles. So we can actually already also see the railroad tracks down below, which was the original intention of this tour, but somehow we lost track of that. But
Got lost along the way.
but it's always it's just fun, everything. There's another golf course down here. 2 for today so far. What is the city down there, Murphy?
Down there, we're looking at the charming city of Busto Arsizio. It's a bustling place known for its textile industry, and it's been weaving tales since the 12th century. Keep your eyes peeled for its beautiful architecture and lively streets, a true gem in the Lombardy region.
I'm going to descend. We're in some much more reasonable terrain now.
Absolutely. I was just thinking about that.
Some more points of interest coming up dead ahead. Stadiums and churches and things.
Okay. Oh, there is a larger building over there, but that's Milano. That's the city of Milan. There are lots of bigger buildings, which are probably they're trying to render these with photogrammetry. It looks like that.
For some reason, I'm not able to see you. I'm pretty sure I'm on the right flight path.
You cannot see us, any of us?
I'm heading towards Hospital of Legnano. It's 4.5. Almost on my 9 o'clock. 3 o'clock, sorry.
Let me take a look. If I might see you somewhere in the sky. You're behind us, really. I'm not sure how far, but not that far, I guess. You could fly a heading of 120 degrees, I think. And you should be fine.
Yeah, okay, thanks for that.
You're welcome. Did you use time? What's it called? The acceleration. Simrate, yeah.
I didn't.
No, you didn't. But
No, I'm just. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm seeing you in.
To catch up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, if you need to catch up, it's fine.
5 miles to the left. That's okay. You're right where you belong. It looks a bit like you would be doing some kind of aerobatics here with your caravan.
Yeah, I think I stalled a bit just then.
But you're still in the air.
Yeah.
Me dear pilot, if you cast your eyes to our 1 o'clock, about 6 kilometres out, you'll be seeing the splendid Parco Sempione. This grand park is like a wee oasis in the bustling heart of Milan. It was established back in 1888, and it's been a favourite spot for locals and travellers alike to take a wee stroll or have a picnic. The park is home to the iconic Arco della Pace, or Arch of Peace.
Sarah posted a screen cap of the buildings that were down below us a minute ago.
Nature, Parco Sempione
Oh yes.
is a sight to behold from up here in the skies. slanted.
It looks a bit like the, I'm not sure what it's called in English, but the Tower of Pisa, which is leaning to a direction. But this one here, this is intentionally, I would say. It's a bit.
I think so, yeah.
It's a bit curved.
Right.
And it doesn't really fit in. It looks like.
No.
It looks a bit strange.
It looks out of place.
Mm-hmm. I can see you flying in the wrong direction, Mr. Loy. You should be turning around.
Yeah, I'm trying to find you.
I
can't find you.
am at your, I would say, 4 o'clock. Do you have the labels turned on? The what's it called? The where you can see the name and the name tags.
They were turned on when I started.
Okay.
Do you have the flight plan loaded into your avionics?
Yeah.
If you do, you should be able to go direct to
can
FPL 027.
GL 8000, and I see someone else ahead of me, but I can't read the tag.
Okay. There are 2 guys ahead of you. One of them is Lee, and the other is Freak. And if you're pointing in the right direction now, I think. Oh no, you're looking at someone else. His name is Let's Go Silly. I think, maybe. You just go ahead and fly into a direction of 120 degrees, then you should be able to pick up.
I'm heading 086.
No, I'm sorry. Then you should be heading towards like east or a little bit east and southeast.
Yeah. There's a lot of lag in this. So it takes about 3 or 4 seconds for me to answer.
Okay. So that was Milano, and the next waypoint would be, what is it? Villafranca. And the lake is Lago. Oh, the Garda lake. I've been there. That's a beautiful lake. Lago di Garda. It's not too far away, actually. About a 6-hour drive from my place. I've done that once with my wife.
Me dear friends, if you glance over to our 9 o'clock, about 5 kilometres away, you'll be seeing Il Park. Now, it's not just any park, it's a lovely outdoor recreational area where the good folks of Vignette come to stretch their legs and enjoy a bit of fresh air. It's a grand spot for a picnic or a leisurely stroll among the trees. Imagine the laughter of children playing and the gentle rustle of leaves. A true slice of serenity in the bustling region of Milan. So tip your hats to this wee green gem as we fly by. Slante.
I mean, sometimes it's funny, but Tutor Murphy is going over the top. Sometimes it's a little bit, it's overly poetic. The artificial intelligence is overdoing it a little. Is that another golf course? No. No, but there is a big exhaust tower, pipe, whatever. The Italian, the old parts of Italian cities, they always look nice from above. Because I mean, that was the Roman Empire, and the buildings still look, they still belong into that time. There's so many little villages here all over the place. You know what? We could go to, for our final destination for today could be San Nicolo. That is that's a little airfield that is on an island off the coast of Venezia. That looks like a nice little place to end the day. It's not.
What's the iCal?
It's not it's not part of the plan, but it's very close. And the ICAO is Lima, India, Papa, Victor. I'm gonna put that in to the thing here. Lima, India. Papa.
That's San Nicolo
Yes, exactly. Victor.
or Nicolo.
Victor. There we go. Yes, San Nicolo. That's right. Yeah, that looks like a fun little island.
It's a grass strip.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Those are always fun.
that's what our planes were made for. These are
Indeed
bush
they were.
planes. What's the wind look like at the destination?
23. Skidoo.
From which direction?
Little nav map is recommending 23 for the wind.
Oh, okay. I see. 23. Okay. I can use the visual approach. 23. Here we go. Straight in. Yep. But we're going to follow the flight plan still, I would say.
Oh, that's an excellent idea. It's been wonderful so far.
Mm-hmm. Casa Bianca, a White House. But it's not the White House the president lives in. You're behind a little bit there. No, it's 14 miles, something like that. Loy. But can you see the name tags?
Yeah, I can see Yukasa 7889er, and is it? And there's two others, but I can't read them.
Okay. And which direction are you headed? Because I think you're leaving
84.
us right there. 84. Please go to a heading of 120 degrees. Nah, rather directly east. 90 degrees might be better. Because, and you're probably a bit slower than I am. I'm doing 145 miles right now. Knots, sorry. Indicated. Ground speed is what? 160. And Mr. Control Freak is starting to whack the moles down there. There are quite a lot of people here in the air over Italy.
Yeah, I was noticing that, a lot of nameplates.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a beautiful area. I don't blame them.
Indeed.
I was flying over Africa the other
My dear
day.
friends, if you
Oh,
look out
stop
to our 11
talking.
o'clock, you'll see the grand city of Brescia. Now, Brescia is a place with tales older than time itself,
turn 'em off
founded
here.
way back by the Gauls.
Stop it. I was flying over Africa the other day. A random flight, really. And you said that you were still trying to figure out where to find some animals, to find the fauna that's supposed to be inside the city.
Right.
I can tell you right here, right now, that there were so many herds of bison-like creatures. I'm not sure what they actually were, but you could basically see, I counted them, and it was like 20, 30 hertz, like 60 nautical miles. The flight wasn't too long, but it was a very crowded area, actually. So in Africa, you can see.
Tell me, how can I see them?
Once we land, we're gonna let me take a look. Oh, it's early still. We can go ahead and do another small flight over Africa. I'm gonna show you. There's lots to see. I just landed somewhere and just made a photo of these bison. I'm not sure what these are, but some bovine creatures, really.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what exactly they
I want
were.
to see some fauna.
Mhm.
I've seen no fauna since I bought The Sims.
I can hardly believe that. This is unbelievable. I've seen so much of it. No whales so far, but other stuff. Wait a minute. No. That can't be. No, this is some kind of... is that some kind of... What is this? Can you please take a look at the stream for a minute?
Sure.
There is a weird line. Oh, wait. To activate it autopilot here.
The magenta line there?
No, the magenta line, that's from the GPS, but there is another
Yeah.
line here. This one. Do you know what this is? The one that looks like a comb, an elongated comb.
When you zoom out, does it go on and on forever?
No, it isn't. Yes, it is, actually. Oh, it seems to belong to an airspace. Oh, come on. I'm such a noob.
Yeah, okay.
I'll zoom in.
That's it.
I know. Okay. Now we know. Crying out loud.
Mystery solved.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're catching up. Loy. I think you're catching up. No, not really. But your name tag is so big in comparison to the others. So. $80 miles to go. Now that is, that's the Lago di Garda on the left-hand side. This is really a nice place, especially if you're up in the mountain. It goes quite a long way up into between the mountains there in the valley, and you can actually walk up on the left-hand side. At least that's what I did with my wife. We walked up the mountain there, the hills, and we could take a look from up above. It was a pretty steep cliff, so you could actually almost look down a couple of 100 feet to the ground and see the cities that are or the villages that are nestled into the to the coastal area there, and that was really, really beautiful. It's an extraordinary area. And they have very nice hotels. Rather expensive, but very nice. And but that was like 15 years ago, and now it's crowded with. It's become ever more crowded with tourists. It's getting worse every single year. And they used to have very nice campgrounds, but these are overcrowded nowadays as well. So it's a bit unfortunate. But nice places are very welcome in these times, I would say. On the right hand side, that should be the railroad track. These railroad tracks are pretty straightforward, literally. They don't if it's not necessary, they're not doing a lot of turns. You warped ahead of us.
You're not accusing me of that, are you?
No, I'm talking to Loy.
Ah,
but that's all right.
Looking for you.
You're that's all right. You can. That's a good way to catch up.
It is, absolutely.
City life. That's a nice name for the photo. City.
That's what it said on the point of interest marker. It said City Life.
Oh, okay. I see.
It might be the name of one of the buildings.
Probably. Maybe. The city ahead should be Verona, right? Let's see. Verona Porta Nuova. That's the airport. That's the railway station. The little canyons they're not even little. The canyons on the left-hand side might probably also be a very nice place to fly through. Might be a bit dangerous considering the possibility of heavy downdrafts, because in the Alps you have lots of that, but might still be a sight. What is happening? Sometimes my autopilot just loses patience and starts turning to a direction of his choosing. I wonder what happens if I open the cargo door. I mean, this is a plane that is meant to carry parachuters, but I don't know. In mid-flight, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I could try, of course. Nah. Maybe not. Where is the railroad track? Oh, there it is. On the right-hand side, I guess. That should be it. That one here, that's the railroad track. This here looks like an area where they are. Looks like vineyards, really. Looking at the way these hills are built, or the little terrace-like terraforming, whatever you want to call it. So I guess we should be turning left pretty soon, right? You're not exactly following the flight plan right now, Mr. Freak.
I've started executing my landing procedure.
Oh dear. Already. We're still 50 miles away. But
49 and a half.
Hopeless. But yes, I get it. You want to prepare early. That's all right.
Yeah, actually what happened was I had put the procedure in and activated it and realized that I didn't know what waypoint I was coming up on next. So I noticed in the little nav map that my route is so similar to the flight plan that I just decided to fly over there on that.
What I'm going to do now is just fly directly over the railroad track. I'm going to go down low and very dirty. I
watch with great interest.
It's not that interesting, really. But
you never know.
Maybe I'm going to crash. That might be the interesting part. Where is the railroad? There it is. No, that's an autostrada. Where is the railroad? That might be it. No, that's another autostrada. Oh, there it is. I can see it.
Yeah, that's the thing with the railroad track is you can't always see it. You can find it if you know about where to look for it, and you stay kind of on course.
Yep.
You see it now and then.
That's true.
500.
Let's turn off bitching Biddy. Some of these generic buildings actually look pretty cool. I mean, they're still generic buildings, but they kind of created a plausible look. It really, in some places it really looks like this. You've got repetition.
It really works.
Yep. You've got redundancy, you've got repetition, but still the overall picture looks
Is believable.
Exactly. Pretty much so.
Yeah, I was saying the other day that sometimes I look out of the cockpit window and it seems like I'm looking at a video.
Mm-hmm. Not all the time, but especially in larger cities where they put in some effort, then it looks pretty real. And then you can then you spot the trees at the on the beach, and then it's all over. Oh, there are nice houses down there, and a huge parking lot. Holy cow! The Italians like their roundabouts on the street, really. There's lots of them all over the place. I've noticed that in real life as well. And driving on Italian roads and Italian traffic, that is, let's say it's a challenge, because these guys are, they behave differently.
Aggressive?
That's a nice way to put it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they don't even mind if you make the mistake, if you park in front of somebody and you're too close, and the guy would have issues trying to get his car out of the parking spot, then it's not really a problem in Italy that you push the car in front of you ahead a couple of centimeters or a meter just to be able to get out. So one of the basic rules in Italy that you should follow is never pull the handbrake, never leave it on. Just let your car stand there, unless of course you're rolling down a hill. But if you're somewhere in the middle of the city, never pull the handbrake, just leave it there, so somebody else is going to be able to push your car without damaging it a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so sure about whether they're doing this with outsiders as well, but if it's some Italian guy, some Italian car, they don't show any mercy. It's getting a little hazy here, isn't it? At least for me.
No, it is a bit.
I landed at Padova. I've got to actually drop out. I'm not going to be able to finish with you guys. I have a dinner with the in-laws. Someone's birthday tonight in the family.
Okay. Excellent. But thank you so much for joining. It was fun.
I enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
The more the
Nice
merrier.
flying with you guys.
Take care.
See you next time.
Have fun.
Okay, I'm just 5 nautical miles from Padova. Where is everyone else? Anyone else near that?
I am still. I'm following the railroad track here, and I am. I would say 5 miles northwest of Padova. Oh, I can see you
Um,
on my 2 o'clock high. You're very close. Would you like to follow in? We're just going to extend a little bit past Padova and go to the little airport that's on the island in front of Venezia.
It's Lima, India, Papa Victor.
Exactly. Visibility is deteriorated. I've never been able to properly pronounce that word. Deteriorating. Hopeless.
A valiant effort.
Yes, really, an effort. But I would give it a great F. Deteriorating.
Hey, you almost nailed it that time.
Deteriorating.
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 It's one of those words that has entirely too many syllables.
Yes, it does. Deteriorating.
There you go.
It's like rating,
Careful,
but
you're
with deterio.
You can just
Deteriorating.
say it getting bad.
Bad? What do you mean? Deteriorating.
There you go.
Bad.
Excellent.
Be careful,
yeah,
you're going to start
getting bad.
sounding like an American.
No, not really. Well,
No danger?
It depends on what I'm talking about, but in most cases you can easily spot that I am some European freak. Now I could actually go ahead and activate the autopilot properly and follow the procedure, right? Let's see. Hit the nav button and hope for the best. And we're supposed to be at an altitude of 1,171 feet at the approach. Okie dokie. Where's the alt bug? There it is. Oh, sweet mother of God. Let's go to 1200. And vertical speed. How does that work? Come on. Nope. My heading bug. We're too close, aren't we? Here we go. Deteriorating. That was good.
It was.
I can't
A+,
let
5
it go.
stars.
Runway 23. Okay. Top of descent. Almost directly over the over the runway. Venezia actually is trying to ban tourists, or one of the biggest problems that the city had in the last couple of decades was the fact there are so many cruise ships coming in that these cruise ships actually had an adverse effect on the architecture there and the little canals and I'm not sure exactly what the problem was, but it's a bit delicate, the whole system there, and if you have all these big cruise ships coming in and they're basically overcrowding the city, especially the parts that are built on the like on the wooden, I'm not sure what it's called, wooden columns, you know what I mean, the part that's built into the water, and now they're trying to reduce the number of tourists that visit the city every year, and rightfully so. And it's getting more expensive for everybody. But that's, I mean, if the city's actually getting damaged by the huge amount of tourists, then you have to do something. And it really is a beautiful city. Golfo di Venezia. Have any of you guys ever made a cruise on one of those big ships?
I have a feeling there's going to be one in my near future because we have relatives that do it constantly, and they're always inviting us to go.
Okay.
So we're probably going to go to the Bahamas and on one soon.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I've been on only once on a, what's it called? It's kind of a musical. It was a kind of a musical cruise in the North Sea, north of Germany, and there was in the Scandinavian area, and it's basically, it was a ferry that was retrofitted with more cabins and more places where people can stay, and they had there is a Finnish band. No, it's not. Are they Finnish actually? No, I'm not sure, but the band's called Nightwish, and they had a couple of concerts during that cruise. So they would have some big stage where everybody could listen, and it was, you basically bought the concert tickets along with your cabin tickets, and you would drive through the area on that boat for about, I think it was close to 3 days, so 2 nights to stay, and it was pretty awesome. Mostly because of the music, of course. It wasn't the actual route wasn't very spectacular because it went from Finland, Turku to Stockholm in Sweden, which isn't very interesting. But it was a nice atmosphere there, with like almost like a festival or something, with lots of like-minded people. That was pretty good. But I've never been on a longer cruise, and I think that I couldn't do it for longer than a couple of days. I would, I think that I would get bored pretty quickly. But if you have, if there are opportunities to visit some parts and some nice cities along the way, that might be interesting. And the Caribbean, that might be interesting. If you're getting on the boat on the Bahamas, and then it's probably going to be a Caribbean cruise, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be interesting. At least it's nice weather there.
Yeah. I've been down there before, all over the Caribbean, but Puerto Rico and Bahamas. But this will be the first time on a boat.
Okay. Now the closest that I've been to the Caribbean was when I went to Florida, but not any more than that. So, are we going to turn anytime soon here? Turn right? Yes, we are. You're already on final, I guess?
Yeah, I'm on short final. My instruments are telling me I'm right on course, but I don't see a runway.
Okay, yeah, well, it's a great... That sometimes happens in 2024. I don't know why. In some cases, it was easier to spot the little grass runways in 2020. I'm not sure why. Oh, I can see it. It's pretty obvious, really.
It's just an open field as far as I can tell.
Look at the stream. You can see it right there. This is, I mean, it doesn't have any markings, but you can see the little
San Nicolo.
the little dirt stripe here, whatever this is. But it looks like a runway.
Well, little nav map says I hit the center line.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm midfield. I'm about halfway down the runway, but I don't really see a runway.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't know the sim did this. It's a thick grass field, and my tires left dark lines in the grass behind me from where I touched down all the way to where I am.
Yep, that it does. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I agree. I had not noticed that before. Use your reversers. That's how I got stopped so short.
No. Reversers are a strain on your engine that you don't have to do if you don't have to do it.
Well, I mean, I'm not in a virtual airline like you, so I don't care.
That's true.
It's a rental.
Yes, it is. There you are. You're blocking the runway. You know that? There's the runway.
Yes, I
marking.
know.
You are on the
I
runway.
understand.
You're parking on the runway there.
I believe you. I just don't see it. I mean, there
There's
are
the
yes,
runway.
little,
Can you
little
see this
I
little
see,
marker there?
I see the
pole,
markings. I
and
do.
the other
I see
one
the posts,
over there.
yes. From the air, they're invisible.
Yeah. So cut off. Shut up. Shut down. Parking
Now, your
brake.
prop is always not rotating for me, so it's already stopped from my
Neither
perspective.
is
Still
yours.
cannot see you, guys. Can you see me? I'm coming in for a straight landing.
Yes, I can see you. You're pretty. It looks pretty good. What you're doing there. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're on it.
I'm gonna step out and walk onto the runway just to make sure that you can see us. In the middle of the runway, I'm gonna wave you in. Come on. Here we are.
Yes, Matt is the marshal. Just watch his batons. He'll show you right where to go.
And there's this guy parking on the runway. I don't know what he was thinking. Oh, here are my tracks. That looks. It looks pretty real.
Are you standing on your tracks right now?
Yes, I am.
That's interesting. I could see mine, but I can't see yours. I bet you can't see mine.
I can't see any other than mine. That's right.
Yeah, I guess the tracks are only a per user thing.
Are you gonna run
You
me
only see your
over
own
here?
tracks.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to jump. Oh, dude.
Run away. Nicely done, sir.
Excellent landing with your floats.
Still can't see you.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's weird. We could see you just fine.
Yeah. We're parking right here on the runway.
And I can see someone called Nicolo, some Greek name.
And I just CTD'd just now.
TD? What's that?
Yeah, crashed the desktop. I'm down.
Okay.
In fact, Lil Navmap is crying that it can't talk to the sim anymore.
Okay, let's make a screenshot real quick. Otherwise, hey, I'm gotta get back into the. Because I cannot use the drone view when I'm not inside my plane, which is pretty silly.
I agree.
It really is.
You'd be just as likely to want to use your drone if you're walking around as you would if you were in the plane. In fact, more so, I would think. Yeah. You're busy flying a plane. You don't want to fly a drone too.
Absolutely. Loy, would you, if you would care to, would like to make a final screenshot of this, would you care to take a look at the stream and try to position yourself? Oh, he's gone. Not Loy is still there, but you're gone, freak. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I crashed out. I was expecting my
could you not
remains to disappear.
Beg.
I'm outside. I'm outside the plane, but yeah.
You just stay where you are. I'm gonna come to you. It might be easier.
Yeah, I don't know why my sim has been so unstable lately.
It's the NVIDIA graphics card. I'm sorry.
Could be.
Turn it on, all of it. Start the engine. I hope. Oh, I'm gonna blow it. Boom! There it is. Holy crap! Unfortunately, I am out as well. I just blew my engine. That happens from time to time when you do the mistake of trying to auto start it, because the Kodiak cannot be auto started. It's gonna blow the engine. You're gonna have to do it manually every single time. So
interesting.
It's intentional, really. I mean, no, it's not intentional that it blows the engine, but it's intentional that it's a complicated procedure. So
I had to discover initially that you have to pull the chocks, the engine covers, and the pitot covers in order to control start your plane.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't even start.
Yeah, that's true. And I didn't. I was jumping into the plane really, and hoping for the best.
I'm coming up to
excellent
where you are at the moment.
Excellent. Let's do a final screenshot.
Well, if you wait 1 minute, I'll be back in. I'll
Yep,
spawn in.
absolutely.
Right on.
My prop's turning, although the engine was blown, but it's still turning. I don't know why. There you are. That looks good. You could stop right there.
Okay, I see your tag now, but I don't see a plane.
Okay. Weird. Very weird.
I'll be there in
all of
about
it.
20 seconds.
Yep, sure. And your avatar is standing at the parking position still back there. We've got 2 tasking parties. That's one of the few things that are also very annoying, I think, or for me at least. These little bugs that they kill it somehow. I'm not sure. This is unnecessary. They should go ahead and fix
I wasn't out of
bugs
my
first.
plane at the time you said that, but I am now.
Yeah. Now you're outside, and now you're. We've got the name, both of the name tags right here. Why is my engine still turning? That doesn't make any sense. Now it is off. You've got a nice jacket. It's a leather jacket. I should step outside and take a look.
Yeah. Have a look at my stream, and you won't see.
You look pretty young. Your voice sounds a little bit older.
I see Freak.
Okay. Yeah, so do I. He's there. Okay.
I'm here.
Hello. Would you mind taking the screenshot because you can do it with your drone view, maybe?
I can, exit my body and take a picture of the 3 of us, sure. Let me get a little closer first. Yeah, I'll go over here so our nameplates don't overlap.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the end key, and there we are. Let me see where I have to stand in order to get the nameplates. Here.
I would suggest to smile, but these avatars don't really smile. It's there. There's.
I'll post that picture in the same folder that I've been posting in, and you let me know if it's good enough. Otherwise, I'll take another.
It will be good enough. Trust me. I'm not a photographer. I'm not a photographer. The result that I would create would probably not even be close. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I'd really like is if people could, avatars could go up and shake hands.
Yeah, that would be awesome. After a nice long flight, almost crashing into each other, then shake hands to mitigate the stress. You don't have floats right now. Look at that. You look like a proper plane, but you're floating above the ground, about 1 feet or so.
I can't have everything.
This is all very weird. I don't know. Okay, so would you like to? I'm going to do it anyway, but would you like to go ahead and fly a little stint over Africa to see some real fauna here?
Yes, please.
Okay, so then
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm gonna have to take a look.
And that screenshot is in the gallery now
It
if you
is
want to see it.
absolutely fantastic. I'll take it. So
I'm going to bail now, and you tell me where to spawn in.
Yep. We're gonna spawn in. We're gonna retrace the flight that I did the other day. There's guaranteed fauna there. So the departure airport will be Hotel Uniform Kilo November. I'm gonna post it into the general thing here. Hotel. What did I
Kakuma
say?
Airport.
Yes, exactly. Hotel Uniform Kilo November. Okay, and the flight. It might actually make sense to pick a smaller plane because if we're flying the I'm gonna take a let's see what we have on offer here. Well, how about a Cub, really? Or a good old regular Cub. I'm gonna fly a Cub. The J3.
And when you get in that Cub, if that's a standard base sim Cub, you should try loading. I assume it has avionics.
Nope.
Try loading your big flight plan in there and see if it works.
Nope, it doesn't have avionics. The one that I
Dude,
wanted to
take a
fly.
172. Take a 172, and that has a
Okay.
G1000.
Okie dokie. I'll pick up one, see when it do.
I spawned in my 208 already. I'll slew if I have to. I just want to see these fauna.
Yep. That's all right. Let's take a look. Where is the 172? I need the G1000 version. Here we go. Okay. Departure will be Kilo. No, Hotel Uniform Kilo November. And the destination airport, we can put that in already, is Hotel Alpha Lima Echo. Hello, hotel. There we go. Yep, and we should put the time should be, I would say somewhere around noon, so we can see. We have an ideal situation. The weather looks good. I don't think that we need to change anything here. Yep. Okay. Spawning. And then let's see if I can load up the weird flight plan before we start.
Yep, you should only have to load it in with the bottom button and then send it to your avionics with the second from the top button.
Mm-hmm.
And you should see it in your flight plan and your avionics.
Okay. Ready to fly. Here we go. What is happening? Here we go. So maybe I should get out of the way of no. Loy, you're ahead of me, right? Yep, you are. Okay. So let's turn this thing on and hide the yoke.
Oh, well, I'm still trying to get in.
Yep, no problem. I don't hear engine sound here. What is going on? I don't hear an engine. My plane is basically, it is mute.
It's a stealth Cessna.
It really is. Okay. It doesn't matter. I just want to see if I can load up the flight plan just to make sure. Flight plan, load and save. There we go. Load from this PC and pick the one here. And the 2020.
I'm seeing, for a second, I was seeing your plane drifting to sideways and you standing on the runway.
Me?
Yeah, it's doing it again right now. The
Okay.
plane is drifting off the runway to the left sideways, and now it's swinging back and doing it again.
The problem here is that my simulator is freezing as soon as it starts loading the... No, that's okay. It does it every time I try to load a flight plan. And
it's those darn non-NVIDIA graphics chips, I think.
It's doing this. It's a routine thing. It's usually it recovers. But right now, well, yes, it does recover. I hope. It's working hard. It really is. Come on. Please. This is taking forever. It didn't take that long with a Kodiak. It's the Cessna's fault. What the heck is wrong? Please.
Were you able to load the
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. It freezes up. It usually does that. That's okay. It's not a problem that it freezes up. Now it did recover. It took forever. Now let's go and
now you're gone for me. I don't see
send the route to avionics, and there we are. It did work. Okay.
It did work. So it's that darn Kodiak.
Yeah, but the Kodiak is the far better plane. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, take a look in front of you on the runway. You can see it on my stream right there. We have animals on the runway. You see that?
Now, why don't I see them? Do I need to flip a switch somewhere?
Maybe.
I have to turn fauna on.
Yeah, and put it to the max. There is a switch or some kind of slider.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. That I didn't cross my mind that there was something I was going to have to flip.
I think it is in global rendering quality down there here, fauna, and I put it on ultra. So that might be the problem. Why you don't see anything.
How did you get there again?
It's in settings, and then you
general
I don't
graphics.
see anything either, and I've got mine on ultra.
Okay, global rendering quality down here, and then all the way down to the end of the runway, and then you can see the fauna switch here, and I put it in ultra. But Loy says that he has it on ultra and he doesn't see any animals. It might be a matter of that it spawns individually for each pilot.
Yeah, I have it also ultra.
Yeah, let's fly. Let's just go fly the route because there is guaranteed to be some fauna along the way. We might not see each the fauna of each other, but you should be able to see some.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Right. I might see them here, you might see them there, kind of thing. Yeah.
Exactly. Because otherwise they would have to synchronize the animals as well for the multiplayer, and that doesn't really make any sense. So let's just take off. I'm just going to take off, but I can't hear my plane, which kind of sucks. Now the animals are fleeing from me. And you're blowing up quite a lot of... that looks awesome. You're blowing up...
Oh, you're not getting that?
What am I supposed to get?
The giant dust cloud behind me?
Yes.
It's a dusty runway.
I did see it behind Loy. I didn't see it. I can not see you at all, by the way. I can only see Loy. And my plane is mute. Even bitching Betty.
I'm on your 6 and a little higher.
Okay. Oh, yes, you are. Okay. So I need to... Now my flight plan is gone. How about you take the lead? I just killed it, you know, for this little experiment here.
I will get on the route. You follow me.
Yes, I will. Where are you? You're turning left, right? Okay. So you should fly low and slow, probably, and always be on the lookout, because I guess then you should be able to see something. It would be very weird if this doesn't work. It takes a while because this is city area. It's hard to spot them, but once we're in the savannah, in the plains, the big plains, they're going to come up later on. Then it should not be an issue. I was at 2,500 feet. That was the altitude that I was flying.
Funnily, I just set mine to 2,500.
Okay, excellent. So let's take a look down here. It should actually be easy to spot because the animals are, I'm not sure how to explain this, but the pixels of the animals are sharper than the rest. The fauna pixels seem to be, yeah, they seem to be sharper or darker with a higher contrast. On the left-hand side there, I have the first herd. You can see it on the stream right there. These little dark things down here, these are animals. And then you know what you have to look for. These little, it looks like lice on a head. Where's my autopilot in this thing? The heck? Oh, there we go. I'm going to set it to... Oh, altitude. The altitude buck doesn't work. Hello? Oh, there we go. And then I want to fly heading. And then I want to reduce the speed so I won't be ahead because I can't see anything. You're pretty high, freak.
Well, I slewed up here because I lost sight of you. I see the other guy, but I don't see you.
I'm right below you.
I just spotted you.
Oh, that is your wife. I heard your wife. Hello there.
Yes, she spotted you.
Okay. So let's see, where are the animals? There's another one, another herd. Yes, down there. There's another herd. Can you see anything? Can you? You should have seen some kind of animals so far. Yeah, to turn right here.
We're seeing nothing.
Oh, come on. It's not that hard. Open your eyes, please. Fuel pump, blah, blah, blah.
It's not fair.
Where's the battery switch here in this thing? I haven't been flying this for ages. Because it's, oh, standby battery. There we are.
Just below that, the red buttons.
Yeah. Is this a, yeah, that's the standby battery, but why doesn't it not switch on? Hello? What am I doing wrong? It doesn't turn on. For the life of me, I cannot get it to turn on. Weird. Anyway. What's happening with the camera? I'm lost. I should accelerate. My plane's gonna crash. It's all very weird right now. Hello? What is going on? My view is messed up. There we go. Are there any more animals to see down here? Oh yes.
The problem with your battery is you've got the alternator on, but you haven't got the battery on. It's the switch at the bottom of.
There we go. This one here.
To the left of the two white ones.
Yeah. But I cannot turn it on. Whenever I click it, it's not gonna. Oh, I know why. I'm such a stupid guy sometimes. Yeah, problem solved. I have mapped this onto my throttle quadrant, but I forgot to switch it on. So where are the herds? I want to see more herds, please. There is another, and a huge one, by the way. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 animals. Look at these guys. I'm going to land there real quick. You can go ahead and fly and hope for the best. I'm sorry. I'm just going to land and take a look at these nice bisons. I'm going to show you that they really exist. I'm not kidding. Where are these guys?
I believe you.
Trail of smoke. Did you see that?
Oh, there they are. Oh, what a lovely view. These nice little buggers. There they are. You're going to shy them away with the stunt flying that you're doing. Well, I am shy.
I hope they do run. Maybe I'll see them.
I just scared them. They actually move, which is pretty nice. Now they hide below those trees. Oh, there they are. But I really do think that it's you wouldn't be able to see the ones that I see here.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing anything anywhere ever. We see the ones you're seeing.
Oh, how nice. Lots of meat. I should bring a shotgun here and get myself one of those nice little meat lumps. Okay, so I did prove, yeah, now we're going to have to fight for you, one of those herds. I'm just going to follow you. There's Mr. Tasking Party.
Still looking for herds?
Yes, I've seen nothing. Have you seen anything?
I'm so sorry.
Hold on, I think I might have found something here.
Oh, you hit the ground pretty hard. That was awesome. That was a pretty nifty stunt down there. There's another herd. No, that's not a herd. These are just bushes. I was hoping for some lions or maybe, I don't know, leopards or what I'm not sure what they're called in English, but there are some cats, the fast one that can go about, I don't know, like 70 miles or something, or 60 miles maybe an hour for a short burst. What are these called? Gepards?
Cheetahs?
I'm not sure, but you know what I mean. The fast ones. But I didn't see anything but except these bovine, whatever they are, bisons. It is rather weird to fly a plane that you cannot hear. No engine sound whatsoever.
Yeah, it's a strange bug. I've not heard about that one. First time I'm hearing that one.
Maybe I can do something about it on the menu. Sound. Did I oh, the master volume is pretty low. I do that because of the stream, but maybe that's the reason. Seems to make things a little better. Sound. Oh, but I didn't think that the Cessna was such a silent plane. Still can't hear anything. Still broken. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Otherwise my ears are gonna blow. Back to 30%. Seen anything yet? Probably not.
Negative.
How is that even possible? Weird. Did you see anything, Loy? Oh, there's another heart.
Not a thing.
Okay. Maybe we should go to through the menus again, through the setup, and make sure that we have the same settings, because there's got to be some kind of difference. Otherwise, this would not make any sense. I mean, two guys.
I couldn't agree more.
Let's go ahead and try our luck with the setting stuff. Graphics. Let's go to. Are you guys ready to go through the options?
Okay, I have the graphics screen up and the global rendering quality expanded.
Okay. Oh well, terrain level details should not make any difference. I've got it in 100. Then displacement of building, trees, plants, rocks, all on high basically. But I don't think this is making any difference. Objects level of detail is 100. Everything else is high and high. I turned off anisotropic filtering.
I have default settings. I've never gone in here before, so it's however the game installed. I have terrain level of detail 200, high, ultra, 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 ultra 200 for object level of detail, ultra, ultra 16x high, checkbox checked for ray trace shadows.
I didn't do that, no. I'm trying to keep the FPS high.
Shadow maps 2048, terrain shadows 1024. I don't know if you don't think you changed any of these numbers, do you?
I changed them. Yes, I did. But I mean, my settings are lower than yours. If you've got Ultra and everything, I mean, your graphics card is faster than mine, so that makes sense. But the only thing that I had, the fauna stuff on Ultra, but I mean, if it doesn't work, the character quality, everything else should not make any difference, really. What about the flight interface? Is there anything that could be relevant? No, I don't think so. Land markers, I turned everything off because I don't want these markers. Pre-flight pins, no. The only thing that I've turned on is show traffic nameplates. And advanced options, there's nothing really, no. Online should not make any difference. Graphics, is there anything else that might be, let's just go ahead and ask Google. I mean, why do we have this stuff? Fauna not showing up. Jesus. And if it's 2024. Let's see. Fauna. Fauna not showing. Weird. Is there anything else? Click on the settings, graphics, global rendering quality. Locate the fauna option and change it. That's basically it. There's nothing else to it, really. Weird stuff. I'm going to turn it off just to...
Gemini says there's something called the world map filter that you need to double check, that your world map filters make sure that fauna or living world is enabled so that animal points of interest are visible.
Okay.
Any idea where world map filters is?
That could be in assistance options or something like that, or accessibility. World map filter, no. Assistances. No, not really. General, and then what was it called? The world map filter.
World map filters.
World map filters.
Make sure that fauna or living world is enabled.
I think this is some kind of hallucination of Gemini.
Don't you cast aspersions on my Gemini?
Yes, I do. Every single day. I'm going to do it every single day from now on. Display labels.
Okay.
I've never heard of that option. It doesn't exist. Land, city markers, airport markers. Show pre-flight pins. Instrument decisions. No, I'm sorry, but torque, blah, blah, blah. Camera. No. No. World map filter. Photogrammetry is on. No world map filter for me.
It's apparently in the world on the world map screen, so I guess I'm going to have to get out.
World map
up to
screen.
the main menu.
Okay. World map filter. So we're going to have to go to free flight, I guess, and then there are filter options. Yes, there are.
That's where it would be.
Life traffic, friends, points of interest. Nope. I cannot see anything that is labeled like that. It is a hallucination. Flight conditions, there shouldn't be anything in here. No. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. Did all of this come from Gemini?
It did.
Mm-hmm. How is it making it like this? That doesn't make any sense.
There is a live traffic thing, but everything's on in there in these world map display options.
Let's talk to ChatGPT. I think it can do it better.
Oh God, I hope so.
I have FS 2024, and the fauna is not showing up despite the fauna setting being set to ultra. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, we know that. Fauna only appears in certain locations, is often low to the ground. No shit. Bug or graphic stream issues. World streaming being off? No. Graphics LODs not loading correctly. Bugs in the scenario settings? No. Bing data, world graphics, and photogrammetry are enabled. Is that the case with you?
What's that?
The photogrammetry, is that enabled? It's a setting in graphics, I believe, and then somewhere in the global rendering quality, maybe. No, it was somewhere else. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's online. It's the online way ever. The online setting in there is photogrammetry. I guess it is turned on, but you never know.
Photogrammetry, that's what I'm looking for?
Yes.
It has a checkbox with a check in it.
Okay. There is a developer mode.
Oh, God.
But I'm not sure we want to activate this. I'm going to do it. Let's see what I can see.
Oh, no.
Options.
This is the end of the
Yep.
safaris, I think.
No, let's go ahead and we can finish the flight if you want to, but I'm pretty sure that you're not going to see anything. If you haven't seen anything so far, then there's I believe that there's something broken, because there are so many animals down there. You must have seen something.
Yeah, we were looking the whole time. We had two sets of eyes on it, and we saw nothing.
Okay.
So there's definitely something broken.
Yeah. I'm gonna look into it. Maybe I see something at some point. Not tonight, but a couple of the next days, maybe. But there's it's weird. It's really weird. It doesn't make any sense.
Agreed.
And it's
anyway. I quit the desktop.
I flew in Ireland not long ago.
Yeah.
Saw sheep and horses, cows.
Okay, so you did see animals at some point. Right? Have I understood that correctly?
Lloyd did, but I didn't. I never saw any kind of animals.
Okay. How is that even possible? You have, I'm not sure about Lloyd, but you have the highest settings of anyone I've ever seen. And it is, anyway.
And the sim runs smooth. I mean, I was sharing my screen earlier, and that's a taxing thing too, and that was working fine.
I have it set to ultra.
Okay. Well, so
maybe that's the problem.
That you have that you have it.
That I have it set too high.
Then go ahead and put it on ultra, for crying out loud. Put it on the highest.
Well, I have the fauna. I have the fauna on ultra.
Oh, okay.
But I also have a lot of the graphic settings on ultra. Like you were saying, my settings are higher than what you've normally seen. But maybe I'm saying that's the problem. Maybe I need to back them off a little bit.
Yeah, the lag is getting worse. It's about 15 seconds.
Yeah, I noticed.
What?
Yeah, you have some kind of delay.
Me?
No, not you, Loy.
Oh.
He's talking with quite a lot of delay.
Huh. Like over Discord, it's like a Discord issue, not anything
Maybe.
else, right?
Maybe. Yeah, so I'm going to stop streaming here. But, I mean,
Yeah.